So I'm going to create few fields for each data type in personal info. Remaining you can practice by your own, whatever it is required. Okay, right. I will share this one later. Okay, so maybe here some information it is there. Maybe if you want to create any data model for practicing purpose, you can create. Right. So yesterday already we created active checkbox. And the next field is, so generally in internal IT application, like any software IT application for the employee, some details are required for personal info, right? Like first name, last name, employee name, and address details, phone numbers. So let's see how to create one by one in personal info form in Salesforce. So how to create a fields. Here go to force.com quick access menu. There is a view fields link is there. Once click on this link, it will navigate into the here custom relationship and fields and relationship. And if you want to create fields, if you don't have this option, the force.com quick access menu, then what you have to do, go to the setup and under create. So here list of custom objects are available under object section, and here which object are you going to create a field, open that object properties. See now again it will open same page. This is the standard navigation and this is the quick navigation. You can use whatever it is available. So click on new button. Already yesterday we discussed the field always it will create based on the data type, means what type of information user is going to enter. Based on that information, you need to choose the type of the field. So in Salesforce, categorize three types of the fields. One is read only type. These fields are available only for read only page. After save the data, then only system is automatically updated based on condition, or maybe based on formula, or maybe based on roll up summary. And these are the three relations it is related to how to relate one table to another table, like parent child relationship, that we can build by using these three data types. And the remaining normal data types, so this almost everyone knows. So how to use these data types, and what are the data types by name itself, it is easily recognizing. So whether it is a email format, date format, or whatever. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to create this one first. So next field is I'm going to create a date of birth. So currency field, if you want to create any currency, so generally personal info currency is, so something annual income. Just I'm going to give, so annual income. So here there is a length and decimal. What is length and decimal? See, if length means suppose 2300.576 so in this value, what is the length means before this before the decimal, that is the length. After that, this is the decimal value, right? So what is the length of the value? 4. Okay, length is the 4, and also decimal is 3. Okay, so this is how it will calculate these values. Okay, see, suppose if you use length is 16, then up to how many decimals it is allowing? Only 2. So if you want to enter more than 3, if you click on next button, see now it will get error. See, the sum of the length and decimal places must be integer less than 18 or equal to 18. Okay, so suppose if it is a 15, if it is a 15, up to 3 characters it is allowed. Digits it is required, then you can make it like that. Okay, so this limitation, even though you can enter incorrect value, it will get error. That error properly it is showing what are the values you are going to enter. Okay, so before full stop, whatever values are available, that is something like a length digits, and after that this is the decimal value. So how many digits it's required, we can use it. Some people are in some applications it is showing only 2 digits. Round off they're using two digits. Some people are using 3 4, depends on the requirement. And also here description, what is the purpose of creating this field? So if you want, if you have description, you can provide your own description. Otherwise, if the requirement clearly mentioned this is the purpose you are going to create it field, then you can enter the purpose of this field. So that what is the advantage for description means this is not visible for end user, but developers it is available for the developers, so developer can easily understand why this field is created. Okay. So that is the reason it's provided for description. And also help test. What is the help test here? So help test means this field this field is tracking what is total annual income income for the employee, something example. So where this field is showing, I will show you later. Okay. See, now here eye icon is there, right? What is the eye icon here? So what information we are going to enter, that it is mentioned means we are helping to the user what type of value user is going to enter. See, if you fill any passport application or any online application, some of the fields, even though it is mandatory, we don't know what type of information we are going to enter. So we don't have any information, so which information we are going to enter. So then that time what they will do, that application related developer will provide some help test. So if you mouse over that help icon, it is showing what type of information we are going to enter, so that you can understand, oh, this field is belongs to this is the purpose, something like that. So where it is showing in field level, I will show you. If you want to make it required, then this field is must be required, user must enter the annual income. If you are not meant, if you are not included required, then it is a optional field. Even the user is not filling annual income, it is going to save. Okay, that is the meaning. If you want, you can put the default value. And also here custom report type, at the time of report types you can understand more. So by default it is enabled, you can enable, nothing will impact. Okay. Mainly give the label name and mention what is the length of the field and what is the decimal of the field. If you want, if help test is required, you can give, otherwise not required. Okay. Click on next. Now once click on next, make it visible for all profiles so that everyone can able to visible this one. Later we'll discuss, just enable and click on next. This is the page layout. If it is true, this field is available in layout. Otherwise it is not available. Click on save. It is saved and go to the object property page. If save on new, again redirecting to data type chosen. So if you go to personal info, now here go to refresh this page. See, now annual income field is available. And also this is the help test. See, this field is tracking what is total annual income for the employee. So something like that, if you want to provide any help test, or user is asking to provide any help test, then we can provide help test at field level, so that the field is the help test is visible like this. Okay. This is how we can create a currency field. Let's create one more field. Click on new button, go to the date field, click on next. So now I'm going to enter DOB, that is date of birth of the employee. So in name itself is there, it is a date of birth. Do you want to provide help test? Not required. Okay. So if you want required, you can make it, otherwise leave it. Click on next, make it visible, click on next. Now save on new. Once it is save on new, that is the date is nothing but a type is date, right? See, automatically the date picker is enabled. See here, this is date. If you click on here, so the date is enabled here. You can select either previous date or maybe future date or whatever it is required. Okay, so this is how we can create a date field in Salesforce. Now next field is email. So select the email. So date and time also same, you can create later if required. Time also it is showing. Click on next. Now personal email, personal email. And also I'm going to provide, please enter email valid email for communication future communication. Some people are giving some incorrect email address. See, suppose in future wherever you are join in future any organization, whatever information you are going to update in company level, so you have to provide valid information, so that the future communication maybe after resignation or maybe after moving to one organization to another organization, maybe this email id will get notifications from previous organization. So generally you have to give the valid email address. Some people are giving incorrect email address, so that it is impacting your career. Okay, right. So now I make it required. So this field is required. User must enter email id, and also unique means don't allow duplicates. If you make it unique, so if already email is entered test@gmail.com, if one more record you are enter same email id, it is not allowing. Means it is a unique value only it is allowing. So make it duplicate here. And external id is nothing but if you select this one, we can use this one as a external id. If you want to send any data to external system, they will use for this external id as a personal email. Okay, that we'll discuss later about what are the types it is supporting external id. As of now we can make it required and next. So see, whenever you required field, make it as a required, automatically the checkboxes are enabled. Means all profile users must enter email. Now click on save and new. Now if you go to personal info, now click on refresh. See, now field is mandatory, and also help icon also it is showing. Please enter valid email address. So email is created, personal email ID. And next go to here, one more. What is the next field? Geolocation. So if you create geolocation, automatically there is a two fields are enabled in layout. Let's see. Click on next. So current location. So if you want a decimal, you can put decimal, three characters, just decimal only. Now click on next. Now make it visible. Click on next and save. If you click on save now, see here, current location, it is created only one field, right? In field level, it is showing only one field. If you go to personal info, if you refresh now, see there is a two fields are created. One is latitude and one is longitude. Because of based on this latitude and longitude only the map it will show, right, in our mobile also. So if you want to update any current location, if you have these details, you can update these details, so that they will easily recognize where you are working and which location you are working. Okay, so that is the advantage of geolocation. Next, click on new button. Now again go to number field, number, click on next. So if you want total IT experience, do you want decimal? You can put decimal. I'm going to use just 4 digits, not 4 digits, only 2 digits are required enough. And also here decimal is 2. Now click on here, next. Now click on make it visible, click on next. Now make it save and new. If you go to personal info and refresh, see now total years of experience it is showing. Okay, it is a number field. So if you enter any text, it is throwing error. You have to enter number. So if you want to provide help test, you can provide. Okay. Now next field is suppose percentage. So go to the percentage, click on next. So here if you want to enter any percentage field, not there, so we can create one sample one. So what is the field we are going to create? Percentage. Tell me what is the okay, percentage of hike expecting, received something, received. Okay, how much percentage of hike it is received? 16,2. I'm going to use default 16,2. Click on next now. Make it visible. Click on next. Now save and new. If you go to here, refresh, see now percentage of hike is created. If you enter any value, it is showing percentage. I will create after that one dummy record so that you can understand. Now phone number. Go to click on next. So mobile or phone number, phone number, and click on next. Make it visible, click on next, save on new. And also we are going to create one more field, that is something like Picklist field. Click on next. What is Picklist here? So there is a two types of Picklist we have. One is the global Picklist and one is normal Picklist. So as of now, I'm going to use normal Picklist. I'm not using for global Picklist. I will explain later. Now here already we have some Picklist, that is something like gender. Okay. So let's see gender. So in gender, male, female, and other. Okay. So like this. Now if you want to display alphabetical order, then we can use display alphabetical order. Alphabetical order it is showing. Okay. If you want to use first value is the default value. See, if you go to accounts, if you click on new record, see, this is the drop down value. This is the pick list value. After creating gender value, it is showing like this. If you disable this option, use first value is default value disable, it is showing as a none value. Okay. If we are choosing this one, first value is the default value, then it is showing what is the alphabetical order, female is the first value, it is showing as a first value is female value. So it is not using regularly, so just disable now. Now, what is restricted pick list value here? Restrict pick list values means whatever values are present, system allowing only for defined values with the case sensitive. With the case sensitive. Suppose you are going to upload the data something like this. It's not allowing. Value error. Bad pick list value error it is getting. Whatever it is there, it is a capital letter, you have to enter capital letter. If it is a small letter, you have to enter small letter. See, whatever values are defined in the system with the format, same format only it is allowing. Okay. If it is updating other than any format, it is not allowing. Then again we have a question, right? See, suppose after creating field, while creating data, is there any user enter manually here? No. See, if the record is created manually, then no issue with this option. Why? Because user is going to select only from defined values, so there is no chance to select incorrect value. But when it is getting this type of error means, see, suppose some data is creating from external system, maybe SAP to Salesforce, or maybe Oracle to Salesforce, maybe some other Java to Salesforce, something like that. Maybe external system to Salesforce. That time, in case external system people are not providing exact value, then they will get error. That integration will be failed. That is one situation. Otherwise, maybe quarterly or monthly, if you are the admin, so you are receiving 10,000 records for personal info. You have to upload all 10,000 records into Salesforce. Suppose some of the records gender value is showing small letter male, some of the records showing capital male, whatever it is defined in the system. When you are uploading the data using tool, if you are not providing expected value, then it will get this error. Okay, bad pick list value error. So that is the reason. If this option is enabled, all whenever loading the data by using tool, or maybe whenever receiving the data from some external system, you have to inform to the external team, or you have to know for what are the values are defined, you have to use same format. If you use other than this format, it will get error. Okay, that is the meaning of restrict back pick list value. I'll provide the notes, don't worry. Okay, click on next now. Click on next. Now make it visible. Click on next. Now save on new. If you go to here, refresh now. Here, while creating data manually, see here, order wise it is showing because of alphabetical order. User can select only this one. Here, there is no any option to enter manually. So here, no issues. If the data is receiving some external system from external system, then it was the issue. Okay. So we have to use defined values only. That is the meaning of that. Right. What is the pick list here? Pick list is nothing but it is a drop down field. Drop down field, and which we can select only one option, okay, that is. And also here, maximum how many options we can use? Maximum options are, we can use 1000 options you can display to the user. Okay, each option how many characters? Each option how many characters? Up to 255 characters only it is allowing. 255 characters. These are the limitations, guys. So within these limitations only you have to implement. If you want to display more than maximum 1000 options, it is allowing. If you want to display more than 1000 options, system is not allowing. You have to think alternate way, maybe either programmatically or maybe some other way. Okay, some other way means it's a programmatically. Okay, now each option it is showing 255 characters, and also total how many characters it is allowing. Total 15,000 characters it is allowing. 15,000 characters means here this options is nothing but, here you can see here there is three options are defined. Like this we can define 1000 options, and each option how many characters? Here male is 4 characters, like that 255 characters it is allowing. Total characters of the option is 15,000. These are the limitations we have in pick list value. Okay, and also we can make it first value is default value, that option also we have. And also we can display values alphabetical order alphabetically. And also and also we have one more option, that is something like, go to the pick list value again, click on next. So there is an option called restricted pick list. Okay, so now go to here. This is the value. Means here, if it is true, then what will happen? System allow only defined values with the same format. If it is a false, system allow defined values defined values and also other values also it is allowing. Okay, this is something like false and true. Okay, hope you clear what is pick list value. Now next one is global pick list. What is global pick list? We'll discuss. So here, while creating pick list, there is a enter value separately, means this is the normal pick list value, and this is global pick list value. What is global pick list value? I will tell you. Suppose example, we have a field called state. Okay, maybe here also I have mentioned, maybe some of the fields are global pick list like this, country and state. Suppose I have three objects like country. Suppose there is a 5 to 6 values are available, maybe 300 options are available. India, USA, UK, okay, Canada, etc. So these values are required for multiple objects. So same set of values we want to display: personal info object, personal info, and also account object, and also contact object, maybe department object, etc. Okay. So these are the objects we want to display above values. Instead of defining same set of values multiple times for each and every object, is there any possibility to store these values in one place, and we can access, or we can call the options to wherever it is required? Is there any possibility? Means yes, that is something like global pick list. If you want to define same set of values for multiple objects, then we can choose for global pick list. If you want to define each options are different for each object, then global pick list is not recommendable option, means it is not supported. So if you want to define only same set of values for multiple objects, instead of define same values for multiple times, we can define in one place and we can refer wherever it is required those data. Let's see now how to define nodes. I will provide later. If you go to setup, under create, there is a pick list value set. This is the pick list value set. Click on pick list value set, click on new button. See here, global pick list value sets lets you share the values across the object. So whatever values you defined, you can use more than one object. Okay, click on new button. I'm going to use country. I'm going to use country. Country, I'm going to enter India, USA, PAK, MAL. If you want any UK and Canada, CAM. Okay, like this. So if you want to display alphabetical order, yes, you can display alphabetical order. First value is default value, no. And also global pick list value, by default this option is true. Restrict pick list option is true. It's not a false in global pick list value. Okay, now click on here. Now option is not there, but in field level option is there. See, if you go to global pick list, that option is disabled, means it is default, it is true. Okay, now save this one, global pick list. See, now global pick list is created. How to create global pick list? Go to setup, under setup create, just click on pick list value set. Here already country field is created. Now let's see previous. Go to previous. Now I'm going to create a field called pick list field. Click on next button. Now I'm going to use country. Now you can choose country here. You can choose country here. Already these two options are available global pick list itself. You can leave it as it is. Click on next. Make it visible. Click on next. Save. Now go to personal info, refresh. See, now country is created. Now values also displayed. If you want to remove any value, so if you want to remove any value, where you need to remove? So first to go to personal info. First we have to open. See, I have created two pick list, right? One is the gender and one is the country. You can open different tabs. See, gender, when go to gender, we have a option called deactivate, new button, reorder, replace, everything it is there. Because of these buttons are visible, means this field is defined within the object level. Okay, within the object level. If you go to personal info country field, see those buttons are not available, even though deactive, edit buttons also not available. See here, view country value set. If you open this, sorry, if the button is visible like this, so this field is defined in global pick list. If you click on this button, directly it will open global pick list. See, now here also it is showing where this field is used, the reference object information it is showing here. Okay, if you want to remove this one, just delete or remove. I want to delete this one, so replace Kannada or something, delete now. So if you go to personal info, where is the personal info? Refresh now. So now Malaysia value is removed. So still it is not removed. See, now refresh now. Which value we are removed here? Let me check. Okay, it's removed, right? Go to here again, refresh now. If you go to here, see MAL is refreshed. So this is. So if you want to add one more value, go to the global pick list and click on new button. If you want to change the order, you can change, and then automatically the wherever using this field, these values are reflected. Okay, this is how we can define the global pick list. What is the use of global pick list? So we want to when we want to define same set of values more than one object, then go for, then use global pick list. Global pick list. Okay. So how to define setup? Under setup, build. Under build, create. Under create, pick list value set. Pick list value sets. Okay. This is, and click on new button. This is how we can define the pick list value. Okay. Example, create below fields using global pick list. Global pick list and refer personal info object. Okay. First field is country, COUNTRY, and the next field is state. If you want, you can give whatever values it is required. Here also some values are there. If you want, you can use it. Otherwise, if you define your own values. Again, I'm going to create one more field under create. I'm going to create one more pick list value set. Click on new button. I'm going to create state field. Now enter the values. So Hyderabad, you can remove these commas, everything. Right. So like this, you can enter. So maybe alignment you can do. Right. I'm going to remove this. Right. Like this. So I'm going to create few of the values and Canada, UK, USA, Mumbai, Chennai, and so if you want to pay PAK1, PAK2, something like that, I'm going to create. Okay. So click on save now. Once the state fields are created, again go to the custom object, click on new button. Previously I have created country field. Now I'm going to create one more field, that is something like pick list. Click on next button, that is something like state field. Again I'm using state only, global pick list, and click on next value, next button. Sorry. Now make it visible. Click on next button. Now save. Once it is saved, go to refresh this page. See now, global pick list is created again. Okay, list of values are displayed. So this is how we can create a global pick list. Any questions, team? Clear? What is global pick list? Right.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Right. Next one is multi-select pick list. Multi-select pick list. See, what is difference between pick list and multi-select pick list means name itself is there. If user want to select more than one value, then you can go with the multi-select pick list. If user required only one value from defined options, then you can go with the pick list. Pick list at a time you can select only one option. Multi-select pick list you can select more than one option. Let's see now. I'm going to create one field. See, if you go to Naukri or any profile, so there is an option to select multiple languages. Maybe the person is knowing more than one language. So how to select more than one language means what is the suitable data type is nothing but a multi-selected pick list. Okay, here select the multi-select pick list. Click on next button. Now we can select languages. Okay, in multi-select pick list also global pick list it is supporting, either it is a multi-select or normal pick list value. Now I'm going to mention English, Hindi, and okay, it's Hindi, and also Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada. Okay, so some regional languages. Right. So if you want to display alphabetical order, we can display alphabetical order. And also this is the visible lines. If you want to increase this visible lines, in page it is showing multiple values. if it is decreasing this visible lines, that this one, this up and down arrow, it is adjustment, it is open automatically. Okay, let's see. Click on next, how it is visible multi select pick list. Click on visible now, make it visible, and next save. If you go to here, refresh the info, see here, the drop down is enabled here. If you want here visible lines only 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to increase the visible line, the space is occupying more. So maximum you can use 4 or 5 only. Okay. Now if you want to select more than one value, you can select more than one value like this. But if you want, this is the pick list value, at a time you can select either one value or maybe none. Okay, but multi select you can select more than one value. That is the advantage for multi select. Okay, what is multi select? We can select more than one option. And also, what is the limitation here? Also, maximum options are 150. 150 options it is allowing. And also each option how many characters means only 40 characters it is allowing. 40 characters. And also here total characters, total is how much it is, 1500 characters. 1500 characters. And also here we can select at a time only 100 options. 100 options you can select out of 150. Okay, this one. See, maximum options you can display 150. Suppose 150 were displayed into the layout. User want to select how many options user can select at a time means 100 options only we can select. And also each option it is showing only 40 characters length of the option. Okay, and the total characters are 1500 characters. This is the limitation for multi select pick list. And also this is by default it is true. Okay, this one is default, it is, sorry, global pick list it is true, right? Not this one. Sorry, here I'm going to mention default it is true. Okay, sorry. So this one. And also if you want to display alphabetical order, we can display alphabetical order for multi select pick list as well. Okay, use the values, any default values also it is possible. So now hope you clear what is pick list, what is global pick list, and what is multi select pick list. So before going to create a test fields, I'm going to cover one more concept, that is called field dependency. Field dependency. What is field dependency in Salesforce? So suppose here go to Salesforce, you can understand here itself. Now country is India. Maybe the candidate, whoever filling this personal info, is sitting in India and he wants to select country is India, and related states, either he want to from India related data, he wants to select which state is belongs to. Okay, now here only 10 to 15 options are available, then user can easily select the value or choose the value whatever it is required. Suppose in this list having, suppose how many options, 1000 options are available. In that 1000 options user is going to select, so going to choose which option it is required, it is a time taking process, right? Now I want to display, user want to display whatever country selecting, only I want to display country related states only. How to display country related states, how to define. Example, everyone knows, if you fill any online application for central jobs, so you want to book the center, right? Suppose you are sitting in Bangalore. Suppose you are also looking for Bangalore center. So if you choose the Karnataka, then only Karnataka related, wherever the central jobs are conducting, the related centers only it is showing. So if you select the Karnataka, it is not showing Tamil Nadu related centers or Andhra related centers. If you select that Kannada again, Karnataka again, Bangalore, the Bangalore which locations they're conducting, all the locations it is showing. Only Bangalore related centers. So in Karnataka, they're conducting Bangalore, Mysore, Hubli, maybe 4 to 5 states or 5 places. Each place again 4 to 5 centers. So which center it is nearest by you? So that one only you are going to choose, right? First, you have to choose either you are belongs to Tamil Nadu, then Tamil Nadu, then you are belongs to Chennai, then Chennai. In Chennai, where we are, maybe you are nearby Tambaram or something. You are selecting Tambaram something. How the data is displayed? That is the example for field dependency. Okay. So how to define the field based on one field or based on controlling field? How to display the dependent field value? That by using field dependency we can achieve that. Okay, let's see. First I'm going to build that one. So based on country field we want to display state value. Here which field is the country field is nothing but a controlling field. State field is nothing but a dependent field. These values are depending on country. Based on country only state values are defined. Let's see how to define. So go to the again field, otherwise go to force.com quick access menu, click on view fields. There is a button called field dependency. See here we have a field dependency. Click on field dependency now. Click on new button. See now here there is a two fields we have. I will provide this theory later in my notes, simple words. So here controlling field, dependent field. Okay. Select the which is the controlling field, country. And also controlling field support only two data types. Either it is a checkbox or maybe pick list. Checkbox or pick list. Now I'm going to select country and the dependent field. It is supporting only two data types. That is something like either pick list or multi-select pick list. Okay, this one. Suppose I'm going to select state is the dependent field. Now click on continue. Click on continue. Now here, so if you want to display all the values in single page, just click on view all. Otherwise you have to use next button. Here anyway only 5 values are there, then it is displayed. If you have controlling field more than 5 values, it is showing next page and all. So if in next page means maybe you can get a confusing. So just click on view all. Everything it is showing in single page, so that you can select which values it is required. See whatever highlighted this one, these are the controlling fields. Whatever we are going to select, that is the dependent field. If it is a Canada, I'm going to select, hold the control button in your keypad. We have a control button. Hold the control button, select the values like this. And India, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai. In Pakistan, PAK 2. UK, UK1, UK2. If it is a USA, USA1, USA2. Okay, like this. Once you select these values, click on include values here. If you include, automatically the values are highlighted here. Before save this value, you have to check the output of this one. If you click on preview button, see now here output. If you select the country Canada, Canada related values only it is showing. If you select India, India related values only it is showing. So this is how we have to validate before save the data. So again I'm repeating, go to close this one, go to view fields, click on field dependency button here. So click on new button, select controlling field as a country, dependent field as a state. Click on continue now. Now click on view all. Everything it is showing single page. Hold the control button in your keypad and select which values it is required related to dependent controlling field. Now PAK, UK1, UK2, US1, US2. Okay, include value. If you want to exclude any value, I don't want to display US2. USA only US1 it is required. Select that value, click on exclude. That value is not displayed. Okay, if you want again include value, include. Okay, before save the data, check the preview. Check the preview of the page. Okay, so just click on preview. If you select Canada, like this. If you select India, like this. Okay, now click on save now. fields are created. This is how we can create a dependency. Go to the personal info, refresh now. See now that IA icon is automatically, it is displayed. Now if you select Canada, see this is the problem in Salesforce side, not for your end. Okay, classic, it is not updated immediately. This is the bug from Salesforce. It will take some time. Now if you want to test this functionality, go to the lightning experience. Lightning experience, the changes are immediately, it is immediately it is updated. See now, if you go to country and state, see as of now state is hiding. We don't have option to select. Once you select the country Canada, see Canada related values it is showing. If you go to India, India related values it is showing. If you go to USA, USA related centers only it is showing states. This is how we can develop field dependency. How to define the values based on another field, that is something like field dependency. Okay, hope you clear. If you go to personal info again, click on new button. See, still it is not updated. If you click on here, it is not up, but here icon is available. This help icon automatically it is showing. Why Salesforce is providing help icon means sometimes people are changing this position of the field. Country is available here somewhere, state is available here. Suppose the state is not visible means first you have to choose the country, then only the state value is displayed. That is something like field dependency. Okay, so let me provide a few points so that you can understand more. If you want to control, if you want to control the values, control the values, control the values of one field by using another field, then we can define or use define field dependency. Okay, this one. And also here two types of fields we have: controlling field, and one more is dependent field. Dependent field. Okay, what is controlling field here? Controlling field are nothing but, so choose the any picklist and checkbox type. Picklist are otherwise like this, I'll mention. Picklist or checkbox data type only, support controlling fields. And also here pick list values, if the pick list you are using up to 300 options only it is used, 300 options used. Okay, 300 options only support are used. Means in pick list there is 1,000 options we have, so 1,000 options. So in 1,000 options, how many values we can use as a controlling value? Means 300 options only. As per CRM perspective, so 300 options more than enough. Whatever limit is there, that is more than enough. See why I mentioned limit, where the limits are available means these limits are nothing but a runtime limits. These limits also called as governor limits in Salesforce. Why? Because it is a cloud based platform, not only for Salesforce, any cloud platform. So the technology people are set some limitations to develop the application within that limitation. Why? Because so same server or same database, multiple unknown resources are working. If we are not providing limitation, maybe the database, maybe it will impact to the database or maybe server. So that is the reason Salesforce is provided some limitations, limitations to develop that application. That limitations are nothing but a runtime limitations, and also the limitations is also called as governor limits. So sometimes people are asking question is what is governor limit means. Governor limits are nothing but a runtime limits. Within the limits only we need to develop the application. If the limit is exceeded, it will get the error. Limit exception errors it will get. Okay. So that is the reason. So Salesforce is given some limitations. Whatever limitations they're given, that is more than sufficient. Maybe sometimes maybe we need to increase that limitations. Maybe not for all limitations. Few of the limitations they will increase. Maybe they will charge something, but you have to contact to the Salesforce. As per my business, whatever limitations it is not sufficient. Is there any possibility to increase? Maybe possibility is there. Maybe they will increase for specific to your organization. Maybe that maybe charges or maybe free of cost, that I don't know. Maybe it will apply some charges as well if you are increasing the limitation something. Maybe that Salesforce will decide. Okay, right. Now dependent pick list is, so we can choose data type as data type pick list or multi select pick list as a dependent field. Dependent fields. Okay, this one. And also here we can create multi-level dependency as well. We can create multi-level dependency. Multi-level dependency. Okay, this one. So if you want to create, I will give an example, maybe assignment you can create later. Okay, this is just for example, right? Testing purpose. Create now. What is that? State. Okay, state you can select only 3 states enough. Karnataka, Andhra, Pradesh. Otherwise maybe like this you can select KTK, AP and TM, Tamil Nadu. Okay, and also location is one more. That location is Bangalore, Mysore. Okay, and AP you can select Tirupati. Maybe one more is maybe what is generally Anantapur, ATP. Okay, otherwise you can select Hyderabad, and also maybe Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Generally Chennai. Is there any other places? Maybe you can use. Okay, whatever it is, Coimbatore. So maybe CMB. I'll mention like this. Okay, this one. And also again, I'm going to select exam center. So I'm giving like this, Bangalore 1, Bangalore 2. Like this you can continue. Mysore 1, MYS 1 and MYS 2. And also if you want you can select TPT, Tirupati 1, Tirupati 2, Tirupati 3, and also if you want Hyderabad 1 and Hyderabad 2. And also if you want Chennai 1, Chennai 2. Okay, Chennai 2. Coimbatore only 1, Coimbatore only. So Coimbatore 1. If you want the places, if you know the places familiar, then you can update the places as well. Now, when user is selecting state as Karnataka, I want to show only for Bangalore and Mysore. When user is selecting Bangalore, I want to show only Bangalore 1, Bangalore 2. If user is selecting Mysore, I want to select only Mysore 1 and Mysore 2. Suppose I belongs to AP. If you select AP state, I want to show only for Tirupati and Hyderabad. Suppose I belongs to Tirupati, maybe if you select the Tirupati, I want to choose only these centers only want to display. Okay, so like this, if you want to create, so can you create this one? Can you create this one?
Yes, sir, we will do this.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. First field dependency is state and location. Next dependency is location and exam center. Okay, 2 times you have to define. First one is state to location, state as controlling, location as dependent. Again, location is controlling, exam center is dependent. That is the hint of the field dependency for this requirement. Okay, right. I think this is nothing but a pick list, global pick list, multi-select pick list, field dependency, right? Next fields are, I'm going to create few fields and we can wind up the session. Yeah. So click on new button. See, there is a four types of test fields we have. Test is nothing but in programmatically it is a string value, but in declaratively it is called as a test. Okay. What is difference between test area long, test area rich, test area encrypted? I'm not going to provide any notes. Why? Because already they clearly mention what is the purpose of using each and everything. Now I'm going to create maybe few things. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to continue. Okay. First I'm going to create test field. Click on next. So test field I'm going to enter first name, length. What is the maximum length it is supporting means up to 255 characters it is supporting. Okay, 255. Generally naming and all we are using 80 first name. No one is having more than 80 characters, so if you want you can increase as well. Okay, so now here description required unique everything is same, that will already discussed. Click on next. First name is not required, make it visible. Next, again save and new. I'm going to create one more field, that is test only. See here, allow user enter combination of letters and number. It is allowing only numbers and letters. That is last name, and also I'm going to mention only 80. And this is the required field. User must enter last name. Click on next and save and new. I'm going to create one more field. What is difference between test and test area means? Both are allowing 255 characters only, 255 characters only, but test area it is allowing space. See, it is allowing separate lines. Means test it is allowing only single line, but test area it is allowing multiple lines. That is the difference between test and test area. See here, allows user enter 255 characters on separate lines. Let's see. Click on next. Already in my document also I mentioned test area somewhere. Maybe here address line 1. Maybe I'm going to create one address line 1. Okay, like so. Now click on next, make it visible. Click on next, save. Just save. Go to the personal info, refresh. See now, this is the test fields and this is the test area field. What is difference means, here whatever data enter it is a single line. See now, it is a single line. It is not going, if you enter it is not allowing. See here, it is saved. It is not allowing to go for next line, but this is not like that. If you enter next line, see like this, it is enter separate lines. So step by step. And also here, if you expand like this as well, that option also we have in test area. But test field we don't have expand field. If you after save the data, then only this value is visible what you are enter exactly. But here not like that. If you want before save, if you want to validate whether you enter correct value or not, then we can validate by expanding this option. So this is difference between test and test area. Test and test area it is support 255 characters only, but test it is showing only single line whatever you entered before save. And test area it is allowing multiple lines when you enter the data. So before save you can validate your data whether you are enter correct or not. That also it is possible by using test area. Okay, so this is something like test and test area. So remaining fields we'll discuss tomorrow. We'll continue. Once that fields are completed, I'll go with relationships. Okay. Today this is sufficient. You can complete this assignment, and also if you can create your own fields. Maybe this sheet I will provide after that. Okay. Right. So I'll mention here 006 custom fields continuation. Okay. Save now. See, like this, it will get email as well. Once you define any pick list value deleted or something, you can get a mail from Salesforce. Okay, whoever did that. just reply 006 class nodes. Done.